everyone, and welcome to our second episode of our cooking show for the love of cinnamon. Today we prepare something really special for you, mulled wine, just in time for the holidays. Remember, we prepare our mulled wine with Ceylon Cinnamon, which is the best you can get. So let's see what our ingredients are. Obviously, your red bottle of wine. It can be really good wine, but inexpensive. You will also need a pear, an apple, your Ceylon Cinnamon stick, a piece of mace, 1 star anise, 2 black cardamoms, about 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, or about 5 cloves. Nutmeg, you need about 1/3 teaspoon grated. You also need 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, the peel from an orange, and cheesecloth. We're gonna continue by assembling our cheesecloth, and we're gonna start with crushing the cardamom. And we're gonna put the orange peel in our cheesecloth, our Ceylon cinnamon stick, our cardamom, and the star anise, and the cloves. Okay, and we're gonna tie it to where it won't come out. That make it, and our cheesecloth is prepared now. Okay, nice and firm and tight, so nothing will come out of there. Okay, and we're gonna continue with taking the wine and emptying it in our pan. The next step is to put our cheesecloth that we prepared with the orange peel and all those spices, to put it in and let it simmer with the wine so it can flavor. Unfortunately, we've made a mistake. This pan was too big for the wine, and as you can see, the cheesecloth is not submerged in the wine, so in this case, obviously, we won't get all the flavors that we want. So we went ahead and we chose a smaller one, and we're gonna make sure to transfer the wine in this one and make sure that the cheesecloth with the spices and the orange peel is submerged in the wine so we can get all those good flavors out. Also remember, you do not want to use stainless steel because stainless steel will react with the wine. Okay, so now we've transferred our wine in a smaller pan, and as you can see, the cheesecloth is submerged, and now we're just gonna wait for it to boil. We're gonna go ahead and add the mace. Generally, you would add the mace in the cheesecloth with the orange peel and the anise and the cardamom, but in case you forgot to add it or you remember later, no problem, you can just go ahead and add it now. And we will also add the 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Remember, you have to let it boil on low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so next step is cutting the apple in small pieces. Yes, success! We've made it! And now I'm stuck. Okay, let's see if we can get it out of here. Okay, because we want to add the apple to the wine. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the apple and put it in the wine. And we're gonna cut the pear as well. It's a little crooked, so hopefully we'll be successful in cutting it. Oh, that might not work actually, but we'll give it another try. Yes, success. So I've noticed that an apple was actually too much, so I went ahead and I only put half the apple, and probably we're only gonna add half of the pear. It all depends on your taste. So we're gonna go ahead and add half the pear, apple. The moment where we're adding the brown sugar, remember you need 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm gonna add that in, and we're gonna let it simmer. So what we learned this time is that if you leave the heat on low, it will take about 45 minutes to boil the wine. If you put it a little bit higher, it's gonna take about 20 to 25 minutes. Remember, you do not want to boil the wine for too long. If you boil it for about 30 seconds to a minute, that will be more than enough. And then also we've added another tablespoon of sugar because the wine was a little too sharp. But then again, that's, you know, up to you and your taste. So as you can see, our wine is boiling. And we're gonna turn it off right now because as I said, we don't want it boiling too much. And here it is. Oh, it smells delicious. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour in a cup. Slowly because it's hot and you don't want to burn yourself. And cheers! Thank you for tuning in to our second episode of For the Love of Cinnamon. We'll see you next time. Cheers!